Ba 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 ba. Live chat. Do you even live chat, bro? There's one person here. Hello, one person. How are you? Are you well? I'm glad to see that. It's good. It's good. How are the kids? Good evening. Bobbo, what's going on? Oh, one person, 18 people. Howdy, all 41 people. Wow. The internet. Big bank, little bank, what's going on? Let's talk about prepping. 63. Lance Harrison. Corsair, what's up, man? Shalomi homie, what's up, Gabriel? Wow. Loco, what's going on, brother? And just like that, there's 100 people here. What is wrong with y'all? Why would you do such a thing? Andrew Peterman, what's going on? Al, what's going on? David McGregor, Brian Holm, Free Spirit. You ought to be sorry, sister. It's okay. You do what you got to do. Hello from Minnesota. Checking in. Bob Brown, good to know. Moonlight. Shmuel Ziev, what's up, man? Josh. Hey, man. As long as it's medical marijuana for your glaucoma, man. Whatever you got to do, Gary. Hello from England. Hey from Kansas. You're in love with me. Man, you guys need your domes checked. Guinness Stout. Evening, Jeff Brown. Sheepdog, what's up, brother? I will teach you jujitsu in exchange for advice. How about instead I put you in a real naked chokehold, and as you're passing out, I'll whisper sweet nothings about prepping into your ears. Oh, he went there. No, that could be fun. I actually have a guy who I've been needing to hang out with in northwestern Arkansas to have that kind of relationship with. So, but hey, you never know. Colorado Springs, wow, Turkey Night, that could get dangerous. Optimum Performance, what's going on? Okay, turn it off, let it get started. Let's get started. Roger that. Okay, so let's get a little business out of the way. I just got off the phone with the Reverend Gilbert Abreu, and from the Panama City mission. If anybody, guys, we're on a big push. We're coming up against a hard date in May of getting in there and getting some work done. So if anybody feels the conviction, please go to bearindependent.com, click on missions, the missions tab on our website, bearindependent.com, and you can find out all the things for the Rev. Also, you know, hello, Bob. His house is like just as messed up as everybody else's house. And so if anybody's interested in giving me a hand fixing his house, we will be there. Roger that. So go check out bearindependent.com. Click missions. The mission profile there, the PDF of needs is there. The way to sign up for the newsletter to get input about how to do that. Hello, Brandon. Is there. All of the things are there. The GoFundMes are there. GoFundMe.com/Gilbert's Op Fund, GILBERTS OPFUND. GoFundMe.com/Gilbert's Op Fund. We're about 3,000 shy of our goal. Every little bit helps. And then we're way shy of our goal for Mr. Dennis's house of getting that disabled veteran a house. So if you feel, I'm not begging you for money, but if you feel the conviction of the spirit, GoFundMe.com/welcome home Mr. Dennis. Welcome-home Mr. Dennis. Okay, so we're going to go to Florida. We're going to kick a bunch of ass, take a bunch of names, and actually help people because there's people that need help. What's up, NWA Prep? Mama tried. What's going on? Cameron Aponte. Hola. Mi nombre es Cameron Aponte. Hello, Titan Taylor. Hunter Seeker, what's up, man? Hunter Seeker, how are you? Are you well? Text me, tell me. I have all the questions. The questions. See, you can't pluralize questions. Francis Perez, shalom, sister. You're the bomb. She's the bomb. John Ishii, what's up, brother? Everybody's here. What do you guys want to talk about? Yes, catastrophic flooding in Nebraska. Working on it. Can't even get in there yet. As far as I know. I do have Ian McPhee. What's up, brother? I do have people on the ground there that I've been in contact with. We can't even get in there yet. So as soon as we can even get in there yet, we'll figure something out. But as of right now, I can get to Florida, and I'm gonna. Hobie909, shalom, brother. Yeah, food shortages, that could definitely happen. My wife is a 10. Good job, Nathan. Congratulations. Glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing. Shalom. Thank you, Robert. Our driveway is broke. I'm sorry. Your driveway should get a part-time job. All right. What do you want to talk about? Shoulder straps for battle belt. Do I recommend shoulder straps for battle belt? I don't know. Here's one. What are these? Oh, it's an H harness with shoulder straps on my battle belt. Yeah, I do. Here's the thing. This is kind of a standalone rig. Now, I can run this in conjunction with all my other things to do the things with. Oh, no! I lost my tactical shades. So, greetings, 11 Bravo. Good to see you. You had only three? JC, what's up, brother? All right. So, the thing is, these shoulder straps stack, right? And it's not the 1980s anymore, so padded shoulders are they're kind of out, right? So they also can take up real estate in the pocket where your rifle should go when you're doing the pew-pew things. So be careful with that. But, yeah, I got nothing against shoulder straps on battle belts. Shiloh Sky, shalom, brother. Yeah, that airsoft gear is horrendous. Winter gear, not a problem for the next 9 months. Do you recommend mini Sawyer still? You know what, David? Stand by. I'm going to go grab something from right over here. Talks amongst yourselves. Bippity boppity boo. Where the hell are you? If I only had a brain. Ugh. I'm back. Put that away. Don't touch that. I'm the polite company, okay? Okay. Shiloh, what's up, man? Okay. This is the Homestead Defender bag, which I would recommend if you're like WTH, Homestead Defender bag. Go back channel and look. And right here, you will find a dun-dun-dun. What is this? Sawyer Mini. And guys, listen, when I tell you guys, should you run shoulder straps on your web gear? Yeah. Gabriel Believer, roger that. Shalom, homeboy. Good to see you. Should you use the Sawyer Mini? They're in all my kits. Like, I don't know, T. What do you think about the Ontario Knife Company RTAC 2? I don't know. I only own 2 of them, and they get used, right? So when I tell you guys something, I'm not saying it because somebody paid me money to say it. I'm not saying it because I want the internet to think I'm cool. I'm saying it because I've used it and I know it works. So yes, I love the Sawyer Mini because I've used it and I know it works. And I've used the Life Straw and I don't like the Life Straw even this much. So $20, Adam Martin. Thank you, brother. Buy gold, silver, or both? Boy, that all depends on your disposable income. I think small denominations of silver make more sense than gold, but if you have the money, holy cow, what's that for, man? Thank you. Ethan, thank you very much, brother. Dude, bless you. Holy crap, thank you. Wow. For real, brother, thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Paul. How much silver? Wow. Ethan, you're an animal. Okay, silver and gold. You can't eat either of them, right? So use it as a wealth preservation vehicle. The idea that you're going to buy, trade, sell, barter with alpaca response team. Good job, Titan. 1,000 BPM. Shut up, Moonlight. The idea that you're going to buy, sell, trade with precious metals is predicated in the idea that everybody else has precious metals. So you need to be careful with that. That being said, use it as a wealth preservation vehicle. Then I'd say anything as far as like preps, if you have the money, as far as preps, put 10 to 20% into small denominations of silver. And then when you get a couple $1,000s worth of small denominations of silver, start thinking about gold. Okay. So that's my short answer. $5 from JC. Brother, thank you. You stack food. Amen. JC, thank you, brother. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, everybody, man. Thank you, Adam. You guys are phenomenal. I will teach you jujitsu for prepping business advice. Where are you located? Cameron Aponte? I love your name. Gold is for bribing border guards. Amen. Isn't this such a BA bag? You only buy Condor gear. It's airsoft. It's a... Oh, wait. This is 511. My bad. Like, whatever. Listen, guys. You're cutting into my drinking. What are your thoughts? Isapi plates with soft armor backer versus level 4 hard plates. Yeah, I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that at all. 5 double cases, 27. Not bad. Not bad, Logan. Tammy Fanton, listen. I just like you as a friend, okay? I'm married. This is awkward. We did that, you know, our eyes met that one time, and it was just, I have a wife. Sorry. Do you own an AK? I don't anymore. I did at one point. Do you own any more? Do we need guns? Action Jackson. Yes, sir. Thank you. Spartan armor level 3+. Don't know. Haven't used it. Drones as recon tools. Great question. Short answer. Yes, absolutely. Inky Sling. Shalom. A wife who will hurt you then killed you. Yeah, she's pretty BA. Bear, should I join SF if there is a possibility of SHTF? Do you have a family? If you have a family, then no. If you don't have a family, then yes. Go defend your country. Tactical sip. Bear, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I'm nowhere near you, brother. Nowhere near you. Patriot Plumber, what's up, man? You should be ashamed of yourself. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good, man. Can you drone stream without a cell network? Otherwise, slow recon. Potentially Bluetooth? Question mark. Can you recommend plates for IOTV? No. Don't get caught up in the minutia, okay? Don't get caught up in the minutia. It's like, what kind of rifle should I have? You know what? Let's have a quick discussion. Hold on. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, guys, listen. This is my recce rifle, which is also short for rucking rifle, okay? It's a freaking Franken gun, all right? Like, this is a Spec Ops upper. I don't know who makes the handrail. It's got an A2 birdcage on it, Magpul M-Bus, Vortex, A2 stock, A2 grip. Good trigger, billet lower from Runner guns. Like, this thing is a Franken gun, more or less. Great trigger though. You guys, you listening? Watch the length of pull. You watching? Oh, hold on. There we go. Watching? Oh, yes. Watch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Point being, like, did this come out of a Daniel Defense factory? No. Can I ring steel at 500 with 75 grain bullets with this thing? Oh, yeah. So it doesn't, like, it matters, but it doesn't matter, okay? It matters, but it doesn't matter. Who survived the Holocaust here? You're old, man. Dry firing, right? Freeze frame. Been busy, guys. Shalom, man. Good to see you. So, point being, right? Is NWA dropping knowledge bombs again and I missed it? Jesse Raines, thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. The Jacksonville Ninja. Okay. My train of thought got derailed. So, Bear, email. What are you emailing me about? Dustin? Best AR I have in my collection cost me $310 to build. Yup. That's awesome, Paul. Shalom. Where's the Keystone? It's in the house. We're having Guinness tonight. I don't love Keystone. It's just, you know, guys, I'm highly practical, okay? Highly practical. It's cost effective. Thank you, Broadsword. It's just the truth, right? It's just truth. How much ammo for SHTF? I literally have a video on that, brother. I think that's the exact title of the video. It's here on YouTube. Can't believe you don't carry an $800 bushcrafting knife. No. Night vision. Well, you know what? P&W is a patron, so I'll go ahead and answer that question. Basically, I get 1,000 first, then 2,000 to 3,000, then 10,000. And I think for your carbine-ish, this right here, you should have about 10,000. And then pistol, I'm totally cool. Thank you, Cameron Alponte. I'm totally cool with you having 3,000. For long gun, meaning precision rifle, pistol, and shotgun. How much Keystone for SHTF? Warehouses full. Just added the 226 Legion to the collection today. I'm good. You're welcome. Brother, thank you. Why don't you craft bush? like bush, blue can bush? How can I bush that? Evening, Ken. Hey, Bear, do you plan on staying in America during tribulation if we were alive for such? Drummer girl for the king. I will go wherever the Father tells me to go, period, the end. And I have made no secret of the fact that I firmly believe that all of this is just for a time. It's all just for a time. If the Holy Spirit rings my bell tomorrow and says, listen, son, pack it up, start moving. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it. So this is all just for a time. So Hobie 909. My brother from another mother. That is a fine man right there. And not just the conviction of his heart. Also, you know, and he's got a good haircut too. Stole it from me. Sir Squash, thank you. Long Island, Thrifty VG. Man, the Wantagh Parkway. I'm very familiar with the Wantagh Parkway in Long Island. You got some good pizza down there too. Gentleman Jack, whoa. There are none like it, but this one is mine. Oh, shucks. So 255 barrels of, 5.5. Yeah. Best whiskey. Oh, wow, that's tough. I really like Maker's Mark. Let's see, what else do I like to drink? I like Maker's Mark. I like Dewar's. Chivas, now that these aren't whiskeys. Hey, Montana home, Tasha here. How are you? Knob Creek is really good. I like Russell's. Let's see. Brandon Erickson is back. I stay prepping. All four of my kids have setups. Nice. Anyone else interested in networking for prepping business advice? That's a great question. No, Southern Afterlife. I clearly don't operate. If you believe the internet, I'm terrible at everything, which it's entirely possible. Night vision, yes, if you can afford it, but not to the detriment of everything else. The reason, one of the many reasons that the United States military held a monopoly on deadly force around the world for a long period of time was because we had nods and nobody else did. Knob Creek is delicious. So, I mean, that was literally a mantra. We own the night, right? Knife-handed. Jay Alman, new sub. Shalom. Gas masks, sure. Yeah, they're very fashionable too, right? Very fashionable. The fact of the matter is, most of the time, by the time you need a gas mask, you probably should have already deployed it, and now you're dead. But still good to have. So, and night vision is phenomenal, right? It's great stuff. But if you're gonna buy night vision, I recommend that what you do is you forward mount a dot sight and then rear mount like a PVS 13 or PVS 14 module behind that, so that you have a weapons mounted platform. And then so that way, when you're doing these things, you have a wide field of view that's illuminated with night vision, and you're not breaking the vertebrae in the back of your neck or walking around with, this thing dangling off your, doing one of these, right? So, but to each their own. To each, if you want to look like a tactical badass and hang 4 pounds of kit off the front of your face, go for it. So, Halo sight or scope, man. Was I in the military? No, I was a contractor. Thermal is a great force multiplier. Amen. Hey, what's up, MH Fitbody? Good to see you, man. Is Canadian Prepper just doomer porn? You know what, man? You go figure that one out for yourself. So I think I've been pretty clear on that. Ham license for SHTF. Ham license before SHTF, so you can practice to use the equipment that you're going to need to know how to operate during SHTF. Brother, you have sold me a ton of condor gear. You've also blessed me with your knowledge. Thank you. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. You thank the Father, okay? Yeah, that's exactly right. NVGs lack depth perception. I don't think that everybody on your team needs to have them, but if you have that capability within your team, definitely good to have. Spider points or semi-linear or sporadic spider points. Dave Canterbury, just a bunch of bushcraft porn. I think so now. Great questions. Hey, Bear, how much faith do you have in local authorities to uphold their oath in SHTF? I think I have more faith in local authorities than regional or state authorities, and definitely much more faith in that than federal authorities. Local authorities are beholden to their neighborhoods, their communities, those people. That's Tom that I played football with in the 11th grade, okay? Like, it's like that, not some nameless, faceless, BS bureaucracy. So I think local authorities are going to be more likely, at least in areas like the one that I'm in now, where there's a higher level of accountability, they're going to be more likely to uphold their oath. I think when you get into big cities where the local authorities don't live in the place that they're policing or managing, you're going to have more problems. James Cipriano. Yo, James, check this out. I actually made from scratch white pizza for dinner tonight. Made it from scratch, brother. I started my dough at 11 a.m., let it rise till 5. Bro. Blind bake for 5 minutes, a little ricotta, light sauce, little cheese, garlic butter around the edges, 18 minutes in a 425. Oh my gosh, it was tremendous. Salud! That sounds about white. Yeah, operating. Yeah, agreed, Sons. What's up, man? Good to see you, Sons of Liberty. How do you feel about relocating to higher ground for homesteading before SHTF? The problem with higher ground is it tends to be on grade, and homesteading on grade tends to be a huge pain in the derriere because there's lots of rocks, very little soil, and nothing likes living on this, okay? Where people tend to do better on this, maybe a little bit of this, but this isn't great. So now, of course, higher ground is relative. Higher ground in, the middle of Kansas is completely different than higher ground in Wyoming. Again, we need the particulars of the situation to answer that question honestly, but higher ground, somebody in your team should be holding it for all the tactical reasons. Are 2 foot lockers and magazines a good starting point for 5 ARs? Yes, they are. How do you feel about Kentucky? I like their bourbon. Yeah, all river bottoms are good except when they're flooding. What part of Florida are you going to? Panama City. BearIndependent.com, and then click on the missions tab. It's all there, man. Thoughts on AI in the near future? Cameron Aponte, you are on point tonight, brother. I think it's going to be a huge mess that we don't quite have the framework or mental capacity to figure out how to deal with yet. I'm not completely doomer porny about it, but I think it does have the potential to be horrendous. You came a long way since you started, brother. Roger that. I agree completely. Thank you, David. How do you feel about Georgia? I have family in Georgia, and I got no problems with Georgia. Eastern Georgia, no thank you. Western Georgia, yeah, you can make it happen. Rob Painless, what's up, brother? Machete, yes or no? Where? Where? Machete in the jungle? Absolutely. Machete in suburban North Texas? No, probably not. Much love from the hills of West Virginia. Man, Ralph, you ever been to Mount Storm, West Virginia? I did a job in West Virginia for Allegheny Power, 168 miles of huge Highline tires, 12-phase, 115 kVA, and we had a shop in Mount Storm, West Virginia, and it was horrendous there. And I literally asked the guy at the only gas station in Mount Storm, I said, hey man, like, does it ever not rain here? And he said, we got 2 seasons in Mount Storm, winter and the 4th of July. And it snowed on the 4th of July that year. So, yeah, been all through there. Why do you say no to Eastern Georgia? A little thing called population density in the Atlantic. No good. Let's talk about prepping. Isn't that what we're doing? What do you think about a blackout in Venezuela? Venezuela sucks, okay? Venezuela sucks. How shall I say this politely? I've learned all the lessons I ever need to know. Lucky Luciano, good to see you, my friend. Come in, sit down, have a seat. Get this man a glass of amaretto and a fine cigar. I'm done learning all the lessons I'm going to learn, at least to the best of my knowledge right now, from Venezuela. That situation, they put themselves in that situation a long while ago. It's playing out exactly the way everybody with half a brain said it would. And, oh, imagine that. Socialism turned into a giant mess. Am I a vet? No, I was a contractor. I've done all kinds of work with the DOD, several agencies. I've done some things. I've been some places, okay? Bart is dope. Eric's channel. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Andrew Yang, 2020 UBI. How you going to fund that, man? Bro hug. What's up, Logan? Thank you. That's the thing with UBI. How is that going to get funded? I love alphabet soup. It's delicious. Just take some letters, shuffle them around, and be like, yeah, I'll work for you guys for a while. So, $300 for an AR. Where to go in Missouri? Why all the caps and the question marks, Mike? Come on, man. Aren't you on Patreon? I think you're on Patreon, aren't you? How do you become a contractor without military experience? Basically, you get medically disqualified from the Marine Corps for breaking your sternum, but you score the highest ever on your ASVAB, ever in your county on your ASVAB, and then 9/11 happens. And they're like, we can figure this out. And I'm like, sounds good. Thoughts on Leo FD EMS when they say, hold on, people, when they say, man, my family's more important. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out an answer. Listen, man, when people, I have talked about this. The most viral video I have has 109,000 views called The Real Government Shutdown. And that is basically when the sheepdogs say, I'm not going to work anymore. I think it's a real problem. Any advice on boots, foot care? Good boots, take care of your feet. Dry socks, foot powder, moleskin, duct tape, all those things, right? Altamas, Danners. Oh, gosh, what's that other company? I can see them. Solomon, thank you. Yes, Solomon, right? Yes, damn it, you are late, Tomcat. What is wrong with you? Really feel like a civil war is on the near horizon. Probably, but I don't think that's going to be the thing that exacerbates it. I think that what we're going to have is a slow slide economically coupled with an actual scarcity of food that's going to lead to civil war. That's what I think. Corey Bonecutter, what up? The hard part will be how to decide when to report to work or not. Thank you, Eddie. Where should a single guy move right now? Well, that depends on how much self-control you have. I'd say northwestern Arkansas, southwest Missouri. But it's why we're trying to build tribes, so that all we have people who can do all the things. That's exactly right. I don't understand that. To pan on survival. No, I did not Ohio preparedness. I was in a state of apostasy during and then immediately after that time. I have a 3-part series on this channel. You can just put in the search bar Torah, T-O-R-A-H, testimony. And there's a 3-part, 2 hours of content there discussing my faith and how I got to where I am now. Oh, the Taylor, Taz, and Titan Taylor need to hang out. Best weapon other than firearms. Well, after firearms, these things. After these things, these things. And if not firearms, then I don't know. Air rifle, crossbow, compound bow, long bow, spear, cannon. You know, I could do the this is just a tool. I am the weapon. Like, which is true. But James Cipriano. Hey Bear, where do you draw the line on when you'll stop going to work? When I am in fear for my family's life, when I am not home, like legit, like I need to be spending my time protecting what I have, not protecting somebody else, legitimately, then yeah, that's where I draw the line. Jiu-Jitsu, MMA for close combat. Yes, Jiu-Jitsu is great as long as we're all agreeing that these are the rules that we're going to play by. Or while you're trying to get me in an arm bar, my buddy comes up and kicks you in the back of the head. So there's definitely, and that's another thing too, right? Jiu-Jitsu, and at least the way it's generally taught and practiced now, is one-on-one, right? But while we're doing this, there's some guy over here who's just going to crack you in the side of the head, or worse yet, do one of these. So there's limits to everything. There is no perfect system. There's just not. Krav Maga's a good one, but you know, the best thing you can do is shatter bone, break contact, draw a weapon. Like, how should me and my team begin to train as a team? Do some construction projects, go for hikes, do difficult things together. Build context, do difficult things together. And not necessarily this, right? Although that's good. That's a good start. But do difficult things together. Push the envelope together as a team and build context. Okay? In New Jersey, is Pennsylvania an option? Western Pennsylvania. Eastern Pennsylvania, don't. Sharks with freaking laser beams, right? D7 cat for dirt moving. I like a D6 high track, personally. That's about my favorite. Who's starting crap? Thank you, Patriot Plumber. Man, you're the best. Barta's dope. Does Barta's dope need to go? Good job, Patriot Man. Round of applause for the Patriot Man. Love you, brother. You're the best. Bear wears an NRA hat the day their BS legislation goes into action. Bad timing. Listen, man. Here's the deal. This hat was given to me by a dear brother. I don't care. I just don't care. And I'm not into politics, dude. So send me a GOA hat and I'll wear it, okay? How many mags got a primary rifle? Do you mean how many mags for a primary rifle? I think you should have at least 6+1. Like right here. Y'all watching? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then there's 2 more in here. That's 8. And then over here, right? 1. Whoa, homeboy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and most of the time, truthfully on my rigs, nice, Patriot. Most of the time on my rigs, I'm running anywhere between 8 and 10. I really like 10+1, but I think 6+1 should be your minimum. Now, what do I do with this thing? I guess I'll just wear it. So just wear it. Guys, what are we doing, man? Wearing airsoft gear and drinking beer? That should be like a new thing. We'll do like the Tuesday fashion show. Yeah, there we go. Feeling good now. Anybody comes through that door, they're dead. Magazines are expensive. Get as many as you can. Yep. Pretty happy to see a lot of like-minded people here in Pennsylvania. 316 people. What is wrong with y'all? Guys, come on. We need new hobbies. Ever had I don't like the 40s just because of the way they fit, but I've never had an issue with them. Do you live on a certain diet? I try not to eat crap. That's just, and intermittent fasting. I don't eat until noon and I stop eating by 7 o'clock. I try and stop eating by 6. At 160 pounds, how much weight, how far? No more than 30% of your body weight, which would be 48 pounds. You'd be better off at 20%, which would be 32 pounds, which for you is going to be really difficult. It's hard to make a loadout out of 48 pounds. We're talking on your ruck. My ruck's on the floor over there. It's 60.5 to be exact. Yeah, Ohio Prep, dude, put that on. Let's get twinning. Patriot Plumber's going to put his NRA hat on. Somebody out there's got tactical shades. Let's put these on. Put these on. I'll hold this. All right, let's roll. Let's do this thing. This is like straight up America. The problem is having like-minded people, individuals, Kentucky. I'm a Kentucky girl. Isn't your name Sean? Like, I guess Sean's a girl's name too. I didn't know this. Like Stevie Lynn is girl. So, Sean, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, ma'am. Area of the Midwest, it seems comfortably numb. A lot of them are, dude. Ed Hunt, not very many that are prepared. How do you get past that look people give a guy when he sort of brings up prepping? You know, I can only speak from my experience, right? That's just what I do. Here's the deal. I am unapologetic. Like, the fact that the NRA doesn't like this hat, a brother that I love and would shed blood for gave me this hat. I'm gonna wear this damn hat, okay? So I'm not good at like the backing down kind of thing, and I'm very unapologetic about who I am. So that yeah, we do, Patriot. We do. And so I try not to beat people over the head with, you know, you should be prepping for the end of the world because you blah 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 blah, you know, like that. But I just tell people unequivocally, this is what I'm doing, and I think it'd be a really smart idea if you did it as well. And I'm not effing around. Okay, this is not my hobby. Okay, this is not my hobby. This is my conviction, and so I'm letting you know, politely letting you know, that I think it would be in your best interest if you did something similar as well. Okay, so that's kind of how I breach the subject. Yeah, I run a boonie hat too. Should we switch to boonie hats? Is that what's up? Do we need to? Is that what we need to do? Gosh, the internet is so fickle. You did that thing I don't like that one time. Let's be mad. Is this better? Gosh, you guys are going to have me fully kitted up by the time this is over. Oh, thank you. Desk pop. 12 gauge love. I love the 12 gauge. Howdy, Frank. What's going on? Hello, Alan Carter. What am I doing on Patreon? What up? Hey, Curtis Spencer. What's up, brother? Yeah, Lucas, you're right. I think I'm at like 104, actually. I got to check. I got like, let's see. Like this mic right here, this is +4 to operating. So, no desk pop. What's up, man? Thanks for coming to the channel. Can't beat the O-card. No, is there such thing as too many AR-15s? Man, if you got all your food, your water, your medical, your training, your commo, your homestead, your livestock, your garden, your perimeter security, your access, your egress, your LPs, your OPs, you got all of that handled, plus you got 3 or 4 useful skills and all the commodities, then yeah, have an armory. Have a damn armory. You could have a wall full of guns, and I would bless that indefinitely. But not before you got all that other stuff done, okay? Not before you get all that other stuff done. Brenda Spicer, shalom, sister. How are you? Howdy from the land of beer and cheese, right? Is there anything better? Big Papa says, what up, Bear? Bear says, what up, Big Papa? Let's just continue with a third-person perspective here. Logan Bartlett says, need an AR-15 takedown and clean video. Man, there's 100 of them, brother. There's things that I don't need to do that have already been done, okay? There's, honestly, probably 1,000 videos about how to take an AR-15 apart. And listen, like, step 1, drop mag. Step 2, show clear. Step 3, safety off, point in a safe direction. Click. Step 4, there's a pin right here. Can you see that pin? Moose Anderson, you're welcome. Thank you for the $5, brother. Thank you very much. So you're going to pull this pin, and then this is going to come open. Okay, so when this comes open, basic cleaning, pull your charging handle, and bolt carrier group and charging handle come out. Okay, keep this sucker clean and lubed on it, especially on a DI gun. Run some patches through there, clean the feed ramps. The end. Put the other hat back on. Sorry, Dad. Hold on. So, I mean, I don't need to do an AR-15 cleaning video. You need to watch an AR-15 cleaning video. So, but it's that fast, okay? Okay, so I think we might have had a buckle failure on camera. Gosh. Guys, I think we did. There's 2 or 3 on YouTube. Man, there's tons on YouTube. Bear, thinking about big bore air guns, what's your opinion on that? I think they're super cool, and they're very quiet. But, I mean, I really do think they're cool. I think that you can press anything into service for SHTF as long as you make it fit the mission parameter. So, here's the thing. You got to know what the mission parameter is, okay? You don't want to just buy a bunch of cool stuff because it's cool. You got to know what's the damn mission? What are we doing? And if you can make it fit into that and it makes sense, if you're not forcing it into that scenario, then do it. Best body armor, the stuff you're wearing. There we go. Stay. I'm not going to wear LBV right now, or LBE rather. You can go right over there on the floor. Okay. 8:46. Shabba-dabba-da. The Rev has texted me. Bear, you have set food and ammo caches. OPSEC, which means yes. Go airsoft, bro. Get down with it. Air stripper. Mark, I feel like if I Google air stripper, I'm going to get all kind of results that would probably not make my wife happy. So, Tomcat, yeah, ideally, and that's a good observation. I think that you should have a 0 to 50 gun because most people can't shoot past 50. What's up, Black Rain? But ideally a 0 to 100 gun, and then you should have some kind of like, what I find works well for people is something like this. That this is a good 0 to 3 gun, and it's a good 0 to 5 gun if you know what you're doing. But most people hit inside of 100 yards, and then that's it, right? But after that, you're talking magnification, basically. 36 yard 0, 10 foe. Options, opinion on recurve bows for hunting SHTF viability. Man, there's so much there. I'd have to spend 20 minutes with you on the phone to find out where you're at. Roger that, Patriot. I mean, can it make sense? Yes. I don't think that hunting is a viable option for SHTF for most people. If you look at what happened to the wild game population immediately after the Great Depression. Within a year to 18 months, most game animals were near extinction. A few suggestions, hold on. A few suggestions on things to do while starting a mag. Again, build context, spend time together, go hiking, go training. What I think is cool is have a class or a presentation that's maybe an hour long, eat, and then fellowship, spend time together. Or spend the morning, like, okay, guys, we're gonna meet in this parking lot at 8 a.m. Everybody's gonna carry a pack that's 10% of their body weight, and we're gonna put 3 miles down, which is gonna kill some people, and for other people, it's literally gonna be a walk in the park. Go do that. Then we're gonna have an after action report and a presentation from Tim. Tim's gonna walk us through basic first aid. Thanks, Tim. Then we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna fellowship. So, Susie, where do you work? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I heard about that place on the one time with the thing, and my kid does a thing next to that, and blah, 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 right? It's about building context. So look for skills that are applicable to preparedness. Go do that. Do it together, and then everybody talk about it and get everybody's perspective from the outside looking in. Everybody's looking at the same thing, but from slightly different angles, okay? So encourage communication from everybody. Do something that everybody can do, because not everybody, if you're gonna be like, listen up, team, we're having a range day. Well, Betty Sue's 68, and she owns one gun, and it's a .22 revolver, and she's fired it once at a hedgehog, okay? Betty Sue ain't going to the range day. So should you have range days for your primary people? Absolutely. Your security team, your people that are going to be manning positions? Absolutely. But you should also have stuff that incorporates everybody, because you need that group, that auxiliary that's going to support your people that are doing the pew-pew things, okay? Bear, what are the chat room rules? Don't talk trash. Don't be a jerk. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Shalom, Paul Hampton. I don't know. Love the Condor Tearaway Med Pouch. Thanks, man. Thoughts on SBRs and suppressors? Well, listen. If you want the government to know exactly where you live and exactly where your weapons are, and you want to pay them money to have that privilege, go for it. Are they fun? Yeah. Are they practical in some limited certain instances? Yes. Otherwise, I don't like signing a piece of paper that says can be examined at any time. Mandingo, thank you. Hello, ad name here. What did Francis Perez say? What's a great video idea? What are we doing? World dance in the hula? Brock Reed, good evening. There's so many comments. They just go so fast. I don't see it. Stacy, I'm sorry. Your family, you guys should probably go see a professional. I mean, you're just not right. There's just something a little wrong with you. No, I'm kidding. Thank you very much. Really, thank you. Your thoughts on practical night vision. Alan, we talked about that just a little bit ago. Shabba-dabba-da. Bare necessities needs to be a line for your basic gear. That's a good name. Thank you, Brandon. How many quick clots you recommend? 1 per kit. Well, actually, that depends. Celox granules, probably having 2 or 3 per kit if you're going to carry them, makes a lot of sense. The quick clot sponge is good. We will be including it in Bear Facts, but there's some really good information coming right now that's showing that basically if you take your compressed gauze, oh, why did I do that? Here's a Bear Fact prototype. If you take your compressed gauze and stuff the wound with compressed gauze, there's no noticeable difference between a clotting sponge, clotting agent, and a wound stuffed with compressed gauze. So, Bear Fact, doing the finals today, working on the final pricing today. And then I had, I got the last prototypes from Brother Cody on Sunday, and first day, and it's going to be so good, guys. It's going to be the best. It's the best around. It's the best. Bare facts. They're coming. They're going to be live within a couple of weeks. So you take this stuff, compressed gauze, and you press this into the wound, and then you wrap that with a pressure dressing, something like this right here. Emergency trauma dressing. This is an Israeli combat dressing. So these two things right here, which are included in the bare fac, including, what's up, Kimmy Pfeiffer? We will also be including a quick clot sponge in the kit. Between those three things, man, you're good to go. And then you add in like cat tourniquets. So, and I'm going to tell you guys point blank, the bare facs are not going to be cheap. There's probably going to be some kits out there. I don't think that there's a better kit. There's probably a couple of kits that are as good, but they're not going to be as good that support our brother NWA Prepper, that support our channel, and that support Sojourn Gear rather, which is just, this guy makes phenomenal workmanship. I mean, his stitching is tremendous. Look at this, is a prototype pouch. Look at how good it is. Like, it's so tight. Like, the pouches, I'm probably going to need to, yeah, and I got nothing against Condor either. I mean, here's a Condor right here, and here's a Sojourn Gear pouch. I'm probably going to need to just make the pouches available as well. So, point being, they're not going to be cheap, but they are going to be good, and they're going to be fair and equitable. The price is going to be fair and equitable. And yeah, Mexico's going to pay for it. You're right, Preston. You're absolutely right. So thank you for asking. And we're super excited about it. What I really want to do with the bare facs is A, I want to get good quality medical into the hands of people that need it. And B, I want to use that as a launching pad into other product lines. Price ballpark. Reality survival and prepping. What's going on, brother? $3,000 a foot. What are you running? Fiber optic line? What's going on? Y'all say hi to Reality Survival and Prepping. He's got one of them big channels, like 70,000 people. Price ballpark. The bare minimum kit, which is compact chest seals, a decompression needle, Israeli combat dressing, the pouch, a cat tourniquet, some 5x9s, tape, gloves, and a couple other things that I can't remember, that's all in a slick kit, which would be great for like a Leo, is $135, and then that's the bare minimum kit, and then the bare fac is $165, and it's got everything. It's got everything in it, okay? So, it's all the things. So, yeah, brother, I don't think it's gonna be, but whatever the Father decides to do, the Father decides to do. But, listen, here's the real question, brother. When do I get to crash land one of you guys? I like your conversations you guys are having, you and the Lord Humongous and all that. That's cool. How come I can't play in your sandbox? So, let me play in your sandbox. I want to hang out. Let's be friends. So, hello from Houston. Hello from Pakistan. Baristan. Damn, you got to have some deep pockets to drop 500. Like, what are we dropping 500 on? Oh, did you? I didn't see that, brother. We should do the email thing. Yeah, I didn't see that. That's my bad. Let's do the email thing. Shoot me an email, brother, and we'll set it up. That'd be a blast. You're putting out good content as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, neither of the kits are 500. The bare fac is 165, and the bare minimum is 135. You're welcome. And again, hand sewn in the United States out of the highest quality material you can get. Yeah, they're phenomenal. So, and I'm not putting a gun to anybody's head and saying you got to buy these things. Like, I'm huge on capitalism and voluntarism, and if the market says, you know what, we're not buying those things, roger that. We'll do something else. So, upstate New York, Edward Healy, what's up, brother? Thank you. Yeah, we fixed that lamb right up. And if it doesn't heal, we'll heal it all the way into the freezer. So, Michigan, what's going on? What's up, Eric Sr.? Water storage, how much on a homestead currently have 90,000 liters? Yeah, you probably got enough, but is What are you doing with that 90,000? Is that your overall holding, or is that in storage? Do you irrigate with that? Is that part of your sanitation system? Are you feeding livestock with it? Bare minimum, and I'm just saying that, bare minimum per person per day is 3 gallons, prefer 5, and if I can have 50 a day, I'll take it. So thoughts on global warming? It's a hoax. How's that? Grand solar minimum, bro. Truck fuel, roger that. What's up, JS Biber? Yeah, JS Biber, that's not a word. JS Badger, and then the Bible comment, agreed. Bangor, Maine, I've been there. Golden Adkins, what's going on, man? 30K irrigation, 30K home, 30K extra. I think you're in a good position. You have a way to replenish that, like water catchment. You got a hand well. Yeah, I think you're in a good position there, because that's basically roughly 10,000 gallons of each. That's significant, dude. That's significant. Any thoughts regarding fallout from big west flooding this spring? Yeah, food prices are going to go way up. Speaker for truth, roger that. Shalom, brother. Wasn't able to say hi last night. Okie Storm Chaser, what's going on, man? Bearfax and NRA Black. Good question. They will be in coyote, this color. I think this is a great coyote color. Here's it next to this. So I like it a lot. They will be in coyote, OD green, black, and gray. The gray is really tight. It's a really good, gray man. Imagine that. And then we're working on getting multicam, but you damn near need a lobbyist in DC to buy multicam, and anything smaller than a shipping container is worth. So we're working on multicam right now. NRA label included. Are you trolling me, Moonlight? What's going on? OD green for operators. That's exactly right. Flat Earth thoughts. Do not engage. Not going there right now. Saline bags, how many? How many do you need? At least 2 in each major trauma kit, and then a dozen backups would be great. You can make saline. Irish UMC vet, cool name. Shalom. All of them. Good answer, Patriot Plumber. Bear, scroll up and read my long comment, please. That'll go well. I'm scrolling. I don't see it. I still don't see it. I still don't see it. I still don't see it. Okay, dude, I don't see it, man. I'm sorry. There's 300 people in the room. Looking for a group, Salina, Gunner, Grayson County, Texas. Jeff, where were you a year ago, dude? I lived in Salina. WTF. Come on, Jeff. And move out of Salina, by the way. The population density equation sucks. And Gunner isn't much better anyway. That's why we're up here now. Tomcat, I literally just did a video on that on Patreon. Decentralize. Tate, on the Viking Preparedness Patreon page in the community section, there are literally people all over the world who are getting together, forming groups. I would recommend going there. It's worth your $1 a month. It's absolutely worth your $1 a month. And also, shameless plug, so is our Patreon. It's $1 a month. And I instituted tier caps. So there's only so many patrons we can have, and I'm cool with that. I don't want an overwhelming number of patrons, because I want to at least be able to give them some more of me, right? I don't want to be beholden to 42,000 people or whatever, you know what I mean? So anyway, Richard Gonzalez, what's up, man? 300 people. Been sharing wisdom, reinforcing the faithful, and ignoring the naysayers. Awesome work. Thank you. You're welcome. Dude, thank you. Do I have literature? Like, what kind of literature? Like 405, 12, 7 years ago? Or what? That's the Gettysburg Address, not literature. Keep it coming. Roger that. Marlo. Oh, baby. Let my people go. Please let them go. You know what? We have two phones. I wonder if we can find that song. It's worth doing. Pharaoh. Spruce Lake Summer Camp ruined me. I have all these cheesy, like, Christian worship songs from the 80s and 90s stuck into my head. Horrendous. Pharaoh. I wonder if I'm going to get, like, demonetized for copyright infringement now. It's on YouTube, right? Guys, this is not my material. I didn't make this material. Oh, yeah. This is so hardcore. So hardcore. Demonetized. What's up, David Neck? Here you go, Marlo. This is for you. This is all for you. Essential oils for SHTF. Don't you know what my wife does? Dude, go check out, we have a video on our channel. Okay, I can't stand it anymore. That's horrendous. All right. Yeah, we have a video on our channel, the 10 best essential oils for SHTF. And, like, straight up, for real. Don't die. Don't die, David. Don't die it. Shalom, Ralph. Do what you got to do. Yeah, Marlo, I know you're singing. Right? Exactly. Church camps. Exactly, Wes. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Looking for a mag in Houston, Texas. Probably thrifty. It's whatever. Yeah. And, you know, and listen, guys, as far as, like, the demonetization goes, you know, we make a couple bucks off of YouTube now, which is cool because of the size of the channel and the number of the viewers. That's cool. It helps move the ball down the field. YouTube is a hobby for me, guys. Like, I am so totally blessed with what I do and how I get to do it. Yeah. You know, that's why the day I quit liking doing this, you'll never see this ugly mug again, man. I'll be out because, you know, I'm blessed that I have a lot of options and I have a lot of skills and talents and abilities. So, we'll see. Hey, I'm not going anywhere, okay? I'm just saying. At least as of right now. Who's talking about Salina again? Know any mags in Dallas I can join? No, I don't. I know a whole bunch of people that are just faking in Dallas. Just faking. So, another good video. Thanks, T. You're welcome, man. What did I do? Bear, no one is pressing like. It's okay, dude. It's all right. Elder Okie from Muskogee. Roger that. Groups in Arkansas. Oh, man, there's a lot of it. Thank you, Ravens fan 1K. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Sic Semper Avello, Mortem Tyrannus, Tyranneander. You got a heck of a long name, bro. Roger that, Adam Martin. Listen, I'm just saying, like, and I'm just saying, the day, I'll tell that, I can say this truthfully. The day all of this preparedness, SHTF-y stuff just gets to the point where, you know, people are like, do you even operate, bro? I saw those groups that you shot rapid fire at 15 yards. You know, yeah, they're all kill shots, but how come they're not all in the 10 ring? And it's all that. I'll do my Shabbat video every Saturday, and I'll drink beer with my wife. And that'll be that. You know what I mean? So, it just is what it is. You know, it's what I do for a living is wonderful. And if I wanted to fake it, I just go fake it. You know, I don't want to fake it, but I couldn't do what I do and fake it. So, you know, I just go do something else. So, anyway, guys, we're an hour. I didn't expect to be an hour. Best bartering items, in my opinion. I've addressed that in a few videos. Food. Yes, Modern Refugee. My wife makes wine, and I make ethanol truck fuel, and I made a beer here and there. John Ishii, bless you, brother. What are your news sources? Drudge, The Blaze-ish. I take everything with a grain of salt. Various different podcasts. What up, Silver Match Inc.? Clean what fish? What fish am I cleaning? What's going on, man? Sugar and Salt is good. Irish UMC, what's up, man? Alex Jones. No, I don't listen to Alex Jones. He's not my cup of tea. I don't do well with, I don't voluntarily engage in people screaming at me. It's just not my thing. Yes, you do, MH Fitbody. Get on it. Recommend fire starting kits. Okay. Number one, don't get hung up in the gear. Number two, you want to start a fire. This is a tinder brick, okay? I keep these in my pocket because I've been burning brush, okay? Keep these in your pocket. And then you get one of these and you light the corner of this and you stick this under something dry. You got fire, man. So... Thoughts on Bravo? Wood matches. Oh my gosh, guys, there's so many. The comments just roll. You guys are tremendous. Yeah, listen, Badger. Yeah, there are a few people and there are some groups that don't like me, and that's okay. I got two things with that, and this will be the bow that we tie on this conversation, okay? So let me just say this. Number one, I'm fascinated by people that I have met in person, shaken their hand on multiple occasions, looked them in the eye, and not had a problem with it, with them, and then they leave and go back to their sideways iPhone and talk shit on the internet. Fascinated by that. That's number one. Number two, I'm not for everybody and everybody's not for me. And that's okay. There's 7-point-something billion people on this planet. I'm going to piss off most of them. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not for everybody and everybody's not for me. But my challenge to anybody and everybody is come see me face to face and let's talk face to face. And you tell me politely, when we're eyeball to eyeball, you air your grievances. And that's cool. And I'll air mine. And we can, like men, discuss the issue and walk away. But I don't do passive-aggressive trash talking on the internet. I'm not into that. And I'm not trying to please everybody. I'm well aware of the fact that who I am is not conducive to maintaining most people's egos, to maintaining most people's sense of comfort, to just be performed in polite company. I'm not that guy, and I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I've spent a large portion of my life being lots of people other than this, and I'm done with that. So I'm cool if people don't like me, man. I'm totally okay with that. What I absolutely lose respect for people for is when they will look me in the eye and say one thing and then walk away and say another. If I don't like somebody, you'll know it. And they'll know it too. And they'll know it first before you ever know about it. So, but that's because I was raised by a man. I was taught by men. And I am a man in every sense of the word. And I truly try to conduct myself like one. So, if you ever hear me trash talking anybody, believe me, I've trash talked them to their face first. So, that's my piece on that, dude. I don't care. I don't care if people don't love me. I'm amazed that anybody likes me. Truth be told, I'm amazed by it. So, survived and saved. Shalom, brother. Thank you, Joseph. So listen, I'm going to pray over y'all real quick, and then we're going to put a bow on this thing because I got to go in the house and kiss my people. Here we go. Father, yeah, thank you for these people. Father, I just pray that you would speak into their hearts, that you would bless them, that you would encourage them, that you would minister to those who are suffering, those who are in pain, those who are lonely, those who are fighting battles that they can't do, that they just can't prevail on their own, Father. I am humbled and amazed by what you do and how you do it and who you use to do it, and what you are doing with this channel is literally nothing short of a miracle, and I thank you for that, and I thank you for every one of these people, and I pray that you would speak truths into them, that you would perform miracles that are undeniably of you, so that no man could say that it was not you, and that you would build testimonies, and that you would build people up, Father, and that your will would be done. And I ask all this in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, of Jesus the Christ. Amen. Shalom, y'all.